All right, so in this case, I want to add text. This is pretty simple. I am going to come down here to my text tool, which is over here on the toolbar. And now I have, no, wait, I'm sorry, it was in the wrong place. Okay. So instead of drawing a text box, and there's a reason why I do that, I have a little more control if I do it this one. I'm just going to click here. It's going to open up a new one. And then I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to do Davis. Okay. And this is Bebas New, which I really like. You know, it's a real modern font. I want to show you something that right now I can make this bigger by coming over here in my option bar and I can kind of click down and okay, wait, let me just first of all highlight this. And then I can make it bigger by just clicking on the T and moving to the right, and it makes it quite a bit bigger. Okay, so I like it big like that, so I'm going to do it that way. And then I like it this large, so I'm going to click this arrow. Okay, so now I like it. I'm going to go back to my move tool. I'm going to move it down here. Okay. And did you see that when I'm moving it, a center line appears, which is just an easy way to make sure it's centered. So I've got it there. Okay. And right now, this is, if I am using my T tool, I want to show you something. If I just click over here, it adds a whole new thing, which I don't like. So I'm going to not do that. Select that and get rid of it. But if I have the T tool on, I want you to look at my cursor. So right now, if I click somewhere, it will make a new one, but because there's a box around it. When I get close to my letters, the box disappears, and that means that I can do some stuff there, which is kind of cool. Okay. So now that I'm there, I'm in my text layer here, and I'm going to use something new, which I have not used. So I'm going to click on this layer. Okay. And I'm going to click on the FX button, which adds a layer style. Okay. So we've had layer modes to change the bear into, into this, in this case, it cut it out, made it a little darker. Now we're going to add a layer style. And I want you to go to bevel and emboss. Okay. You can also, come up here if you wanted. And there's a way to do layer style here, so you can do it there. But the easiest way is to be clicked on the layer and then come down here. And then I'm going to go to bevel and emboss. Okay. And what I like about this, I want to show you two different things with this, is I'm going to use a stroke around. And if I put the stroke, it goes around. But it doesn't change my options. But if I unclick on that, I'm going to unclick the box, but if I click on the name stroke, these options show up, okay? So right now, probably I had done this before because I was practicing before I did this video. Probably your color is black, right? So you probably have a black stroke. And so what I want to do is change this black stroke to this light brown. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to click on the color. And then I could hunt for it here, or I could come over here. See, if I've clicked on the color and I'm in the color picker box, if I move my cursor outside the color picker box, it turns into an eyedropper. So I'm going to make it this light brown. Okay. And then I'm going to press OK. Okay. So that's how I'm doing it. So let's also kind of talk about, so I have that, so that kind of has, it sort of echoes the colors that are in this this picture, which, you know, you kind of want to limit your color palette. So kind of similarly, what I'm going to do right now is click this because I'm realizing that you probably had black for that. Okay. So let's say I am now clicking on this. I open up that. And so I can change the color here, or I can move outside and it can go into something like that. And I can try out different colors. I can say, oh, I want it even darker. I want it like that. Awesome. So I'm using my eyedropper, and that's what it looks like. Okay. So that's now my postcard, Davis. It has a little bear on there. Not the best designed in the world, but that's what I've got. Okay. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it. This is a little different. I'm going to save. No, I'm not going to do that actually. I'm going to save this as a Photoshop. I'm going to save it on my desktop folder. Okay. So I'm going to make a desktop folder. I'm going to go to desktop. I'm going to do a new folder, and I'm going to call this postcard. Okay. This, the way we usually name files in this class are last name, first name, underscore, and then the assignment. Okay. So in this case, I am going to be, you know, I'll be able to open this again and do more stuff to it. But for the assignment today, I want to export it. So I'm going to export it. I'm going to do a quick export as a PNG. I'm going to go ahead and put that in my desktop folder. I can kind of keep things neat. So I've got Wilkerson K postcard PNG. And so that PNG is what I'm going to submit for this assignment.